Welcome to Share the Knowledge. Welcome to Share the Knowledge. In our previous video, we saw how to perform arithmetic operations using MATLAB. Today, in our video, we will see same arithmetic operations for arrays. Okay, we know array is the combination of, it is the arrangement of numbers in the form of rows and columns. Okay. So again, I didn't go in detail with how to open the MATLAB and how to create the folder and how to save the things. Okay, just I am opening my MATLAB 2020 trial version. Okay, so again, we start our array creation through command window to editor. Okay, so we know array is the array is in the combination of rows and columns. So for single variable, we just directly assign our numerical to the variable. Here also, to arrange a matrix, okay, to assign a matrix, we just give the numericals in between square brackets. So for a matrix, we represented in a square brackets. Okay, we know we are having different varieties of different types of matrices: column matrix, row matrix, diagonal, eigenvalues, sorry, square matrix, rectangular matrix. Here it is just arranging of your rows and columns. Now I started with row matrix. So row matrix means I'm having only one row and different number of columns. So to first, in row matrix, first element, so whatever my first element is there, I will directly assign. And to differentiate between one column to the another column, that means the vertical, whatever the vertical column is there, to differentiate the first column to the second column, I'm using the space. Okay, single space will be used to differentiate your first column to the second column. Okay, I'm providing again from second column to third column, again I'm providing the space. Okay, so once we check, after giving you a command, just press the enter. Okay, I'm getting my row matrix. So to differentiate your one column to the another column, provide the space. Again, if I want to represent the same row matrix in column, okay, if I want to represent a column matrix, again it must be in square brackets. To differentiate one column to the another column, we provide the spaces. Now we want to differentiate one row to another row. If you remember previous in our video, to suppress the instruction in that row itself and go for the next instruction, to execute the next instruction, we use the semicolon. That means for next line we provide the semicolon there. The same semicolon we are using here for next row representation. Okay, okay, spaces, enter. Okay, so to differentiate one column to the another column, space, one row to another row, semicolon. So by this knowledge, we can provide, we can assign a square matrix or rectangular matrix or any type of matrices. So now I'm giving a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, a 2 by 2 matrix. That means first row is having two columns and first row having two columns and second row is also having two columns. So I'm just, for my ease of convenience and representation, I just give the identity matrix. So for identity matrix, first row, first element is 1 and next element is 0. That is first row. For my second row, it will be 0 and 1. And I close my square matrix and provide enter. Okay. You can provide like this for n number. If you provide any mismatch, anything else, it gives the error statement. So it must be either square or rectangle, no issue. Okay, this is about square. Now I will give the rectangular matrix. Rectangular matrix also there is not much difference. The assigning is similar. Okay, this is the way how we represent our matrices in MATLAB. Okay, I think it will be clear. The same thing we use in our editor window also. Editor window. Here also we can perform the arithmetic operations, but it must be in it must satisfy this matrices rules. For addition, subtraction, the order of the matrix must be equal, those two matrices. Whereas coming to the multiplication, whatever the columns of your first matrix must be equals to the rows of your second matrix. Those rules will be common whether you are using in MATLAB or any other software. The matrices rules are common. Here am I using one script file. Okay. Already we are having some variables. We can use the same, same variables. Otherwise, you can provide another variables also. So for my command cleaning, we are using the CLC command. Okay. And I am providing the instruction, assigning the matrix A equals to 1, 2. I just go with 2 by 2 matrix. It is easy for you and for me too. B matrix 4, 5, 3, 2. I just want to find out A plus B. So by seeing that, I can say it must be 5, 7, 6 and 6. I just simply run. Again, it is a script file. Its extension is .m and the rules of file saving is common. I will unlock the window, then it is. Otherwise, we can I just 3 column mode. It's fine. Okay. So now I'm having the program, I'm having the output here. So I'm assigning the matrix here 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 7 and 6. Okay. Similarly, you can perform the same thing for multiply subtraction as well as multiplication. Since it is in a 2 by 2 matrix, whatever the rules are there, it will be satisfied. Okay. Now we saw direct assigning. Direct assigning, if we want to take the matrix from the user, if I want to take the matrix from the user, input of enter. If I want to perform multiplication also, you may mention directly on one more disp function. Providing the disp function you can provide. Otherwise, if you want to perform for only square matrix, you can directly give enter a, enter, and, okay. Okay, this is the, this is okay. Okay, after assigning it won't display. After disp function, okay, disp of and the. So please remember it must be in case sensitive. Just simply copying. There is no much difference. Again, I'm providing the, since I'm not using the semicolon for okay. Same thing you can provide for this remaining arithmetic operations also. Otherwise, you can give for multiplication, separate program for multiplication, enter a matrix which satisfies the matrix rules. You can provide any information. And so directly I mentioned there, enter the square matrix. Okay, I will run my program. So it is asking for enter the square matrix. Even from the user side also, we have to enter through the square brackets itself. It is asking for B matrix. I just go with the identity matrix. Okay. So we may cross check that whether our given values are right or wrong. So after giving that, it mentioned A matrix is B matrix, and addition of the matrix, and subtraction of the matrix, and multiplication of the matrix. Okay. I hope you may understand this. how to perform arithmetic operations for your matrices. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to Share the Knowledge. In our previous video, we saw